What do you do when your best friend sells your privacy for likes? My best friend Angeli and I met in college, bonding over late-night study sessions and cheap wine. But recently, Angeli decided she wanted to become an influencer with her authentic lifestyle content, and suddenly our friendship became her potential content. The violations started small but escalated quickly. She'd film me crying after my breakup and title it, "Supporting My Bestie Through Heartbreak." Real friends, don't judge. I was mortified and humiliated because my coworker saw it, my mom saw it, and even my ex saw it. I told her to never do that again. She promised she wouldn't, and then she broke that promise within a week. She posted my drunken rant about my boss, barely blurring the company name, calling it "Frustrated Woman Rants About Annoying Boss." I nearly got fired when HR connected the dots. When I talked to her about it, she said, "Look, once I start getting a lot of views, I'll share some of the revenue with you. That will make you forget all about the humiliation." So no biggie, I wanted to punch her. The moment I knew something had to change came during my grandmother's funeral reception. I was giving a speech about her influence on my life, choking back tears, when I noticed Angeli's phone pointed at me. She was live streaming my grief, desperately typing responses to whoever was watching. I pulled her aside, asked her to stop, and even begged her to understand this was a private moment, not content. She rolled her eyes, whispering that she was helping people by showing real moments of loss, and that people needed to see authentic grief representation. She actually said those words while my grandmother's body was in the next room. That's when I realized Angeli didn't see me as her friend anymore. I was her unpaid cast member, and my pain was just fodder for her influencer dreams. That night, I created my own TikTok account, Reality Check Angeli. If she wanted to live in a world where everything was content, I'd show her exactly how that felt. Next morning, I showed up at Angeli's apartment unannounced with coffee, knowing she'd be rushing to film her Monday morning routine. I caught her pre-makeup, hair unwashed, apartment trashed with empty wine bottles and takeout containers from her weekend binge. She was having a breakdown about her posts flopping, sobbing into her phone, begging the algorithm to notice her. I turned on my phone camera and filmed everything. Her panic attack when a small brand ignored her collaboration email, her practicing fake crying for a vulnerable post, her meltdown when discovering someone else used the same trending audio she planned to use, her real morning routine, scrolling through comments for hours, deleting anything negative, blocking anyone who questioned her authenticity. Then I posted it all without any filters or edits. Authentic content, just like Angeli wanted. By that afternoon, Angeli's small follower circle had found my posts. Her college friends, co-workers, that guy from her gym, the same people she'd been desperately trying to impress. The comments from people she actually knew were devastating. "Angeli, is this really you? This explains so much. Maybe take a break from social media?" Angeli called me screaming from anger and sobbing hysterically at the same time. "Are you crazy? Why on earth would you post that? Everyone from work saw it. Even my neighbor commented. How could you do this to me?" I kept my voice steady, concerned. "Oh no, Angeli, that's terrible. I was just sharing authentic moments, showing people real life. Isn't that what you always say is important?" Her voice exploded. "That's completely different. You filmed me at my absolute worst, without my consent. This is so violating." I paused. "Remember when I asked you not to post my breakdown about my ex? You said I was being too sensitive. Like I said, that was different. I was helping you process. By sharing it with strangers while I was still crying?" Another pause. "Angeli, you also filmed my grandmother's funeral. You live streamed my grief while her body was in the next room. I was showing authentic grief representation." Her voice cracked, and then slowly but surely, the realization dawned on her. "Wait, if you did the same thing as me, does that mean this how you felt? Helpless and humiliated?" "Yes, that's exactly how I felt." Angeli deleted her account that night. Not just the videos of me, but everything. All her attempts at fame, gone. We're slowly rebuilding our friendship now, with a new rule: phones stay in our bags.